Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's video is another TBR jar picks my September reads this time. Cannot believe we are already getting to September. It feels like it should not be that far into the year already. My birthday is in October, so we're coming up on my birthday, which is so exciting. But that's not what this video is about. We are picking September's TBR. I'm probably going to pick 6 books again, just because that's what I normally do. This month in August, I have so far out of the 6 books, I've read 3 of them. Yes, I read 3 of them and I have started the 4th one. So I don't think I'm going to get to the other 2 that are on that list, but at least I've gotten 50%. And we'll probably, I don't know if I'll finish the 4th book on that list by the end of the month, but I'll at least be started and probably about halfway done, if not more. I'm going to try to finish it before the end of the month, but today is the 28th, so might not be, but we'll see. Without further ado, let's start picking September's TBR. I don't know if I have any books that I'm like for sure wanting to read this month, so we shall see. I would maybe actually like to start Crescent City because I would like to finish that series before the end of the year. So I would like to start Crescent City. So if one of these books could be Crescent City, that'd be great. Anyway, a book with a purple cover. Crescent City does not have a purple cover. So let's look. I know I have I do have Assistant to the Villain, and this one's a purple cover, so I could do that book. Let's see. It's not really a purple cover. Sad. I do have Throne of the... No, that's black. No, Encyclopedia. No, that's also black. This has purple in it, but it's not fully purple. So I don't think that counts. I think my only option right now is Assistant to the Villain, because I have a couple other books that are purple, but they are 2nd or 3rd books in a series, and I haven't read the 1st book, so I can't pick those. So I will pick Assistant to the Villain for that prompt. Next, sorry if you hear mowing or anything outside, that is really annoying. Oh, they're right by my apartment. I might wait to do more of this until they're gone because that's so loud. BRB. Okay, I'm back, I think. Just kidding, they're not done. So. Oh. Okay, now I think they are actually done. So let's continue picking. Hopefully they don't come back because that's really annoying. A reread? Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I don't know if any of the books I would want to reread are out here, so let's go to my other bookshelf. But I'm just going to bring the options here. I don't want to change the spot my tripod is in, so I'm just going to go grab the options and bring them back. So give me a second. Okay, I have my options. I have 3 options here that I could pick. The first one is the first Percy Jackson book. I've been really wanting to reread these books after, or with the new TV show coming out. I wanted to try to reread it before the first season, but obviously that did not happen. So I could read it now. However, at some point, either in high school or right after high school or something, I had gotten rid of my entire Percy Jackson series. I thought I would never want to read them again, but lo and behold, the new TV show is coming out and now I want to reread them. But I no longer have any of them. Well, obviously I do now. But I've been trying to find them at Goodwill's. And I have the first 3. But I don't have all of them. And I don't know if I want to restart this reread of this series without having all of them. So I might hold off on rereading this one. The next one is another series, which is Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter, and it's getting to that time of year where I love a good reread of Harry Potter. So I'm tempted to do this one as well, although that would be committing to a whole series. And I don't know if I want to commit to a whole new series because I'm already in the middle of so many series. But that's a good contender. And then the last one that I have option-wise is Daisy Jones and the Six, which I love this book and I would love to read it again. I feel like, I don't know if I would want to physically read it or listen to the audiobook because the audiobook was so good of this book. If you haven't listened to the audiobook, I highly recommend it because it feels like you're just listening to a podcast or watching an actual interview. It would be a really easy reread because I could just do audiobook, which I guess I could do audiobook of Harry Potter too, but I don't know which one I want to do. Oh my goodness. I have been really wanting to reread Daisy Jones and the Six, but I also am really feeling Harry Potter. It's that time of year. For my birthday in October, we're going to Universal Studios. My husband and I have annual passes there. So that could be fun to bring a Harry Potter book with me and read it while I'm on vacation. So if I do that, I could start with this one and then read maybe like the second or third one. Ooh, you know what? I think I'm gonna do Harry Potter. Sorry, Daisy Jones and the Six. You are still a book that I would love to reread by the end of the year, but I think I'm gonna do Harry Potter. So far I have 2 purple covered books. So that's kind of fun. Okay, third book. 2 came out that time, 1 flung at me and 1 I held. So we're gonna do the one that flung out at me because obviously that one wanted to be picked, right? So this one is a historical fiction, which I do have quite a few options for. Is this a historical fiction? No. It is not. So, let's see. What options do we have? Oh, you know what? I know exactly which one I'm gonna pick. Dang, this is a big book. I'm gonna pick The Lovely War. I have seen so many people love this book. Besties Haley and Des both loved this book. So I have very high hopes. I love books set in World War II and books with Greek mythology. This has both of those things. It says Hazel, James, Aubrey, and Colette, a classical pianist from London, a British would-be architect turned soldier, a Harlem-born ragtime genius in the U.S. Army, and a Belgian orphan with a gorgeous voice and a devastating past. Their story, as told by goddess Aphrodite, who must spin the tale to face judgment on Mount Olympus, is filled with hope and heartbreak, prejudice and passion, and reveals that, though war is a formidable force, it's no match for the transcendent power of love. That just sounds right up my alley, you know? So I'm going to pick this one. This is a massive book though. Like, this is the size of normal paperback. and it's huge and thick, so hopefully I get to it and hopefully I can finish it, but we shall see. Okay, so that is 3 books picked. We have got 3 more. We're halfway done. They're all like stuck together in one massive clump. Got it. A Kindle book. Okay, let me grab my Kindle so I can look through it. I do have lots and lots of options on here from Stuff Your Kindle Days. But I did just buy this book the other day called The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. And it looks really cute. So I might pick this one. I'm like, do I want to save it for fully fall time? That's what it looks like, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I don't know if I want to save it for fully fall, like October, November type. I also have one called Falling for You, which is like a fall read, because I'm definitely wanting to get into the fall romances and deep into my fantasy. So I think I'll do either Falling for You or The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. But I definitely think I'm gonna do the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, because I got really excited when I saw that on TikTok the other day. So I want to read that one. So we're gonna do that one. That was an easy pick. Okay, 4 down, 2 to go. A book with a green cover. I don't know if I have any. Can't tell if this is green. Luna! I can't tell if this is technically a green cover or a black cover. It's like either a very, very dark green or a muted black. Because next to this one that's like full black, it definitely looks kind of green. And I know the like OG cover is green, so I might, that could be an option. Could do The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. I can't remember if I've read this or not when I was younger, but I don't think I really want to do that one. It seems too much of a fall or a summer read, and summer's coming to an end, so I don't really want to read it. Let's see. This one definitely has some green in the cover. I don't know what this one's about. It says, this memorable, heartbreaking story opens in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia in 1974. On the eve of a revolution, Halu, a prominent doctor, has been ordered to report to jail after helping a victim of state-sanctioned torture die. And while one of his sons prays for relief from the violence that has wrecked his country and his family, the other joins the resistance movement. Emotionally gripping, poetic, and indelibly tragic, Beneath the Lion's Gaze is a transcendent and powerful debut. It does sound interesting, but I have been seeing Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies all over. I honestly have no idea what this is about, but it's fantasy. Oh my gosh, I forgot I got this sticker when I bought this book. It says, in my bookworm era, with a bunch of books on it. That's so cute. I think I'm going to do Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I have no idea what this is about. I'm going in blind, but I do really want to read this. So we're picking that one. So that was 5 books. Which means I only get 1 more. I'm not ready for it to end. Okay. A book you can finish in a day. Okay, that's a good one, because then I will for sure finish 1 book on my TBR. And for that, I probably should either pick a poetry book or a graphic novel. I think I'm going to do a graphic novel, and I know I'm going to do... Ooh. I just got this from the library today, and I've been wanting to read this graphic novel series, so I'm going to pick Lore Olympus as a book I can read in 1 day. because I know for a fact I can read this in one day. Graphic novels are so easy to read in one day. Okay, I feel like I just want to pick one more because one of them's a reread, which I've already read before, and I'm just having so much fun picking these this month that I think I want to pick another one, even though I'm being really ambitious with picking 7. I just feel like I want to do another one, so we're doing another one, and this is a book with a place in the title. Does Crescent City count? Because I believe that is actually a place. I'm gonna go grab it. I'm looking at the map. I don't know if that's technically a place in the book or not. Half fae, half human, Bryce Gwynlyn loves her life. Every night is a party, and Bryce is going to savor all the pleasure Lunthinian, also known as Crescent City, has to offer. I'm counting it as a book with a place in the title because I really want to read this book. So I'm going to add that to the list. These are all the books on my September TBR. It looks like a lot because some of these books are quite massive. First prompt was a book with a purple cover, and for that prompt I picked Assistant to the Villain. And it was a reread, which for that book I picked Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Next was a historic fiction book, and for that book I picked A Lovely War. I'm super excited for this one. And then it was a book with a green cover, which I picked Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. Also very excited for this one. And it was a book I could read in one day, and for that I picked Lore Olympus, a graphic novel. And then it was a Kindle book. I'm picking The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. And then lastly, a book with a place in the title. I'm picking Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. So those are the 7 books that I have on my radar for September. Don't know if I'll get to all of them, but hopefully I will get to at least some of them. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!